Bueno. What is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. I'm in the building with the nephew. What's going on, nephew?
Man, you rocking with your first.
Oh, that's that conference time. That's that conference Tourney opera right there, baby.
Got to.
What the sound of your favorite Monday afternoon guilty pleasure. We in the building. What's up, y'all? Yeah, hit the like and share. They both right there. Run them up. Emily with a smile. Jabari, what's good? Miracle Rider. Billy, what's happening? Nidera, what's good? Paige,
Nadera, what's up? Nadera in the building. What's up? What's happening?
Paige, you gotta hit me up. We gotta get you up before the tourney start. We gotta get
what's
you
up, Paige?
You gotta hit me up. Hit me up. Let me know when you're available.
Thanks for coming by the other days. We was wilding.
What's good with you?
In the dark, everybody. Mario, what's up? Tamika, what's up?
Where you want to start?
I mean, shoot. Well, we could start with it was time to put up or shut up yesterday. And Baylor, man, look, who are you? Who are you? Look, I'm coming out swinging. Who are you? All year, we've been giving y'all praise. It was time for y'all to get y'all lick back. Man, y'all ain't even get out the car. They beat you before you even got out the car.
Wow.
They look, when you're going into games, see, this isn't just about winning the conference. It's about showing the other players, like, look, our players are on your level. Talia's on your level. Buzz on your level. Everybody disappeared for Baylor yesterday. It was a travesty. They couldn't stop anybody defensively. The length and size of TCU bothered them. And of course, I told Auntie about Olivia showing me some growth. She almost fell out the chair. I had to catch her. Like, Auntie, don't fall out the chair yet. I need you to stay in the chair.
I almost fell out the chair. What?
I had to catch her. Like, don't fall, Auntie.
Man, I'm almost passed out. But growth.
I mean, look,
passed out.
I'm one of the most criticalest people out there. That's why Auntie does the guilty pleasure on Monday for y'all. I'm very critical. I have to give credit where it's due. Olivia Miles showed up down the stretch. She got her team the W. And she's been doing that for the past month. She's been showing me improvements in the fourth quarter. She's been showing me that she's paying attention to the game plan. She's putting her players in position to be successful, is all we were asking for her. Our whole thing about Olivia Miles is, how are you in situations? Can you translate situational from college, where you have been bad the past couple of years? She's not been good in the situation. She's been horrible. She's front run, and then she's failed like miserably. She's played great this last month when they needed her most, when they weren't getting anything out of their bench, when they weren't getting anything sometimes out of Suarez. When Suarez is on, she's probably one of the best sharpshooters out there, but then she could have a tendency to be off. And when she's off, we need Silva to step up and we need Olivia to step up. And they've been stepping up for them the past month. They beat them by using their length, their size. They got to the ball. They got to the next level. Baylor could not defend them. They made little Paige Bugs look like her name, like a little bug. They made her look like a little bug, and she little. She looked too little yesterday. So that shows me that they go into the tournament with psychological control over everybody. I believe they're going to make a statement, and they're going to beat everybody that come to them. That game against West Virginia, Auntie, showed me something as well, because look, they lost to Texas Tech, right? We were all saying, man, they ain't gonna get that back. They just finna fall off. She came back and continued to rise when she knew she messed up. She went out there and showed that, look, I got to be a better point guard down the stretch in order for us to win. And that's what they did. So again, do I think they're going to make any noise in March Madness? They have a chance to, depending on who they play. They could get to the Sweet 16, maybe the Elite 8, like at best, to me. Before, I had them going out before that. I thought they could go out in the 32 because they just weren't looking that good. But from looking at other players, other teams, man, it looked like it's going to be a dominating SEC March Madness. But again, I seen what they did. Baylor disappointed me. They got to go back to the drawing board. I don't know what they have to do, but they have to work on that. Iowa State yesterday, yeah, they played well, but Iowa State, when they played against TCU, they struggled because in the fourth quarter, I wanted to see what was going to happen. The whole game, Olivia Miles played like dog crap against Iowa State. Fourth quarter came, she stepped up and made some big buckets, getting into the cup, and she hit the little fadeaway and got to the midi. Won the game against Iowa State, which I was surprised in. Silva and them on the front line got Audie in foul trouble, pushed her out the way. So I don't really think the Big 12 is going to be that interesting to me unless TCU just says we don't want to play. That's the only way I see them losing. So I'm going to stick to ACC. To me is going to be my surprise conference to watch. I think it's going to be the most exciting because you don't know who's going to win, Auntie.
Before you go to ACC, I want
to
say this about Olivia. My thing with Olivia was always this. Did you fix your body? Did you fix your defense to be ready to play at the next level? This is why I told you to come back to school, and I have not seen those things yet. You still look too small to play against J.O. You still look too small to play against Chelsea Gray. You still look too small. So, that's fine. They're going to do fine in the Big 12. Her test is going to come, like you said. I agree, in March Madness. And this is where you got to impress me. Show me what you do. Show me what you do in that NCAA tournament. The Big 12, I agree, it's going to be kind of boring. It's some matchups that I'm going to watch just because the games were interesting earlier in the season. But I don't expect it to be must-see TV like that. So that was all I had on Big 12. Go ahead, ACC.
Yeah, the ACC, like I was saying, I believe is wide open. Everybody's beating each other. Duke beat UNC earlier in last month. They got their lick back yesterday. Nyla played good. A couple other players for them showed up. They showed that they can play when it's time to play. Hannah Hidalgo went to Louisville, took their trap, walked out of there with a couple bags and said, there you go. I'll leave you a little nick for real quick. I'm going to head out with the rest of your supply. It was over with when she stepped on the floor. She raised her level. Now, what we want to see from Hannah is, can you carry this into the tournament? Which I believe she can, because every team in the ACC is not a lot to me to just dominate Notre Dame, especially if Hannah comes out playing like, look, I'm going after hearts. I'm finna raise my level up because she loves to play in these type of games. You guys and gals were saying these players are better than me. So now I got to come and show you that I can carry us and get us through that gauntlet. I believe she can. Louisville, I think is mostly the coach. I think he don't, like we were talking before we got on here, Auntie. like his rotations, his mismanaging of players' minutes. And we've seen a lot of coaches do this year, where it's like they do the unexplainable. Why are you going to bench a player and they're not really in foul trouble like that? They're really not doing bad. They're doing what they need to do to stay out on the floor. So why put them on the sideline? So I think it's going to come down to that. Only team I think that Hannah mainly has to worry about is, like I said, Duke. UNC. I'm not really sold on UNC even after they won yesterday. To me, that was more about Duke just didn't execute more than they wanted, because I watched the game. We watched it yesterday on All Day DZ Live. So we got to capture that game, me and my co-host. So we didn't really we really don't feel North Carolina threatens me. I'm not really scared of them. Louisville, I believe, could win the whole tournament if they beat Louisville. Play tough, scrap, defend, leave your rebounders out there. Don't take your rebounders out the game when you need them for size to rim protect and also switch on the backside whenever you get penetration. So again, I feel like the ACC is going to be the funnest to watch to me. Even though the best basketball is going to be played in SEC, I think ACC is going to be fun because it's going to be the unexpected. You're not going to know who's going to win.
Let me ask you about the team. North Carolina State.
North Carolina State, listen.
Can they get on a run? Can they put it together and get on a run? They have the talent to win. They have the talent to win the ACC. Will he put it together? Can he put it together and get on a run like he did last year?
I think he can.
We know who's not walking back in the building.
I think he can.
And make a run.
I think he can, because look, Zam and Zoe are starting to show, okay, let's get Camille involved. Let's get Trigger involved. Let's get them going. If he sticks to the game plan and let them get Trigger and Camille going, it's gonna be easy. Because look, Auntie, let's be for real. Zam and Zoe, they could go out there and give you 15 apiece, 20 apiece, whatever. If your front court isn't dominating or getting those inside the paint points, that's what your school does. That's what South Carolina do. They live inside. They live inside the paint. If y'all don't dominate the paint, what Don say? That's a bad day at the office, right? So you have to use what you have. Camille and Trigger, to me, are the best 1-2 punch in the front court in the ACC. So if you go with them and you ride them, it's going to be easier for Zoe to come up big in the fourth quarter. It's going to be easy for Zam to get those easy buckets. My other girl, Cadence, it'll be easy for Cadence to get going because now the pressure's off of me. They can make a run, because remember last year, Auntie, we were saying the same thing about him, right? We were like, I don't think he figured it out. I don't think he's going to do it. However, I think the talent on the floor, those players are going to figure it out. Like last year with Zaza and with Sanaya, they figured it out and they said, you know what? This is what we going to do. We going to do this and we're going to go with that. Sanaya said, I'm going to take a step back. I'm not going to be I'm not going to be a high volume scorer. I'm going to get everybody set up and I'm going to score here and there. Zaza, we're going to give it to Zaza and Zoe to do their thing or give it to Zam. So in this situation, take those two out the equation. I got Camille and Trigger. Let them go off. They could win because there's no team in the ACC right now, Auntie, that's guaranteed to win. It's really a toss-up. So NC State could whoop everybody's ass right now. They got the talent. I think they got the most talented team in the ACC. They just don't have a great coach to me. Me and you have spoke in the past plenty of times about this coach. He sucks. We don't like his style. We think he's overrated. We don't think he has what it takes to get over that hump. And he doesn't. To me, he's a guy who relies on how great the team played. The team has to win in spite of him. They got to come together and say, look, coach going to give us the same bullshit, but this is what we got to do. We on the floor. Let's give it here. Let's get it here. Let's execute. We know how each other's play. Let's put the X's and O's to the side. We played together all up to this point. We know each other's tendencies. We know how you like it in the paint thrown to you. We know how you like to get the screen set for you. Let's just go out there and play. That's how I look at it with NC State. And I believe they can make a run because they have the most talented team. They can win off of talent because everybody else out there, Auntie, is not really that good as far as top to bottom, in my opinion. Louisville,
I also think that
Louisville has a better bench.
He gonna have to take advantage of his bench. You got Kashi on the bench. I forget the other young lady's name that's on the bench. What I wonder is, have we done enough development there for them to be able to help you in March? That's the question.
No, I don't think they did. I don't trust their bench.
Be on them to have like a, just a big tourney, just a big hooper moment.
But Louisville got the better bench, Auntie. Louisville got the better bench. So if Louisville bench come to play,
Tatiana, that was a rough lesson for Tatiana to have to learn yesterday. But that's
facts.
You can't turn your back to Hannah
at all.
Hannah lives for that. So you
have to
learn that lesson. She won't make that mistake again. And when you see her again, what you gonna do about it?
Yeah,
it was a good game. It was a hard fought game. I look forward to seeing those two teams play again. But like you say, they got a deeper bench. You got Amari Berry over there all season coming off the bench. I think he's got to go less Ziegler and Istanbulolu and more just Hooper, a little bit more balance.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. More balance. He got to have more balance to it. And plus, I don't like his feel for the game. This has always been my question, Auntie.
Little old school, ain't it? Little old school.
Yeah, little old school. To me, needs to update it. You know how you got to update on the computer? He got to update his shit. Like, we got to get out of 1960 and update the 2020s. We got to update. Okay. That's what I need him to do.
Okay, he might be a little bit dated. And NIL may be a little bit different to manage, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Old school type of coach, because it wasn't about transparency or whatever. It was about kind of do what I say now, right? Versus
right.
Randy, it's a negotiation and it's something different. So figure it out. But I agree. I think they're one of the most talented teams out there. I'm looking forward to it. So I hope I see Kai trying to get back into a rhythm. I want to see more Kaishi on the floor. Kaishi. If not, free Kaishi. That's where I'm at with it. That's my weekly Kaishi rant. Y'all know it's coming.
No, Auntie, you need to give it more, because you're right. Kaishi brings something
on the perimeter for defense is important,
right? Because look, you need Zam and Zoe. You need their buckets down the stretch. You don't need them fatigued for trying to guard the point of attack. Kaishi would alleviate so much pressure off of them on the perimeter. She would, and I don't know if it's that he don't trust her because she's a freshman or sophomore. I think she's a freshman. He don't
freshman, but you gotta build the trust, nephew.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's my problem with these coaches. And we talked about this yesterday, Auntie. If y'all have a chance, catch that show we did yesterday all day. We were talking about how these coaches don't develop these young players. How are you supposed to see how great a player is when you don't really play them or put them in situations for them to fail to learn from it? They don't do that. It's like, okay, I can't do it because at the same time, I got to save my job. I got to watch. Okay, that's fine, but
sacrificing. I'm sorry to cut you
off. No, you good. You good. Go ahead.
Are you saying that they're sacrificing the development of the people on their team for their job security?
Yes, that's what it is. I don't know how else to explain it, because Auntie.
So then where else are you supposed to get the development then?
That's what I'm saying. Like, the development, to me, I don't think some of these coaches develop like that. I think they're more looking at it like, I got to protect my job or I got to protect my security. So I don't want to put my hands into a freshman unless they're a special talent. Like, let's say Michaela Blakes came in last year, like Hidalgo when she was a freshman. But at the end of the day, why not? Why can't we have both? Why not trust that freshman? But if you're so scared about your job security, to me, you should have never had the job in the first place. Because as a coach, it's not only about the X's and O's on the floor or or teaching the player about IQ. It's also teaching the player in life how they could be successful, how they could be also great off the court. And to me, I just think these coaches are worried about a look instead of worrying about helping the player out. And I think it's a lot of coaches. It's a lot of coaches that aren't on the radar because they're not coaching at the Power Fives or the Blue Bloods. They get to go under the radar. But I think a lot of these coaches aren't really developing because they're like, if I put Kashi out here, Kashi makes a wrong move and we drop 3 in a row or we don't make it to a certain point, I lose my job. And I don't have the cojones.
You've been there 90 years. You've been there 90 years, bro. You ain't going nowhere. You've been there 90 years. You've been there 90 years. You just had 2 players go in round 1 of the draft.
Yeah.
Like at some point, I don't know. It seems like things are shifting. It seems like kids that need to be developed are going to end up more in a junior college type of situation where they need to develop there and then keep their eligibility and then transfer over. Like,
and then also, Auntie, it may be this. It may be this too, Auntie. It may be this too, Auntie. He just made like, I just don't want to play freshman.
Then don't come get me.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. I guarantee when these coaches go and sit and talk with these kids, there's a conversation about whether or not you have an opportunity of playing, whether that's a whole lot of time or you might not play at all, but be honest about that. It's the transparency part. And that's why I think you see coaches, some of the coaches that we do have more respect for, the Genos. You know, Dawn says Dawn is transparent. This is what it is. You may not play. Or what are you going to do when you don't? Like, those are the conversations that you have to be able to have. But I feel like these coaches some of them are feeling the pressure of like, I'm spending this money and whoever I'm paying the most money to, I got to make sure they get the most minutes.
Yeah.
Versus what is the best way to structure my rotation so that we get the best outcome, right? They catering to individuals instead of catering to the good of the team. And that's where they're messing it up.
Yeah, and they're going to continue messing it up because, Auntie, let's just be for real. Outside of Gino, Don, and Mulkey, like all these other coaches, and I say the TCU coach still got a lot to work on. Like I'm a body of work person. You got to do it consistently. There's really not that many coaches. You probably could throw Brenda Freeze in there. Like it's not that many coaches to me that are that good to me, and they sacrifice the development of the player to try to get instant success. Look at Kim Caldwell. She sacrificed the development and the teaching of players or building that respect level just to try to get some wins because she got a win against Gino. She drunk her own Kool-Aid, and now look, she done messed up everything to me for Tennessee that has a team I feel like should be in the top 5 or top 4 best teams in the SEC. But because of that arrogance, because of that, I'm me, I'm Caldwell, I beat Gino, she living off of that high, or what she did at D2, I could just say F the development, I'm going to play whoever I play. And that's wrong because now your instant outcome, Auntie, is a failure. Now what your long-term going to be?
Nephew. I think it's even deeper with her, Nephew. Because I don't even think that they required her to show a player that she actually developed. Because tell me, name the Kim Caldwell product, right? We can't name one.
We can't.
Where was she at? Marshall? I don't know.
She was at Marshall, and then she was at her alma mater. Yeah, I can't name one either. Yeah, okay. You're right.
Who came out of your program, right? So there's that. She also had the benefit up until her father passed, right, of having him as a staple on her staff, right?
Right.
That is a wealth of basketball knowledge that she had on her staff that's not there anymore. And I don't see that she replaced that. So she's an interesting one. She's one that's she's one. She's an outlier because it's almost like, let me check your application again. I need to understand.
I mean, she got a good record in D2, but people got to understand this ain't D2.
This ain't D2. But this is the thing, though. This is the thing, though. She got hired off, and I think we talked about this last week, so I'm not going to stay here. But she got hired off 1 year of won her conference, won the conference tourney, went to the NCAA tournament.
Right.
But a coach like Vickers had to prove that he could do that 3 times in a row.
Exactly.
To be able to get the same type of opportunity. So I needed to see her repeat that once the tape is out. I can't go off that first time. I got to see now the tape is out. Let me see you do it again. and she wasn't required to do that again. And that's my problem. Because once the tape got out on her, I don't know if she'll ever beat Gino again. Gino got a star next to her name after that L he took in at Rocky Top. Gino ain't playing with her no more.
Mm-hmm. No, he's not. And I mean, look, she did that. She messed up because look, we give Joni Taylor a lot of shit, rightfully so, right?
Not me. I had to go. Did you see me on X?
No, I didn't see. I ain't on X no more, Auntie. I dropped X.
Nephew, Joni was on X and she say, so who didn't believe in us? I had to tell her, me, coach. It was me. I didn't believe in you or the team. Y'all made me get right. I had to put some respect on your name. But I put that out there so people know, hey, listen, I told y'all when I call it wrong, I say it. When I call it wrong, I say it. I see you in the chat.
Yeah. What's up? What's up, Namo dog? Man, where you been at, Namo? Where you been? Namo, me and you finna beef. Where you been at? Where you been at? You wildin'. Now, but Auntie, that's what I'm saying. I like Joni Taylor. I said yesterday I was wrong. No, I said this a week ago too. I said I was wrong because the one thing I love about Joni's team, even though they may have got blown out a few games, her team still ride for her. They still fight for her. And that's something that I don't see like from other places.
Great collection of talent.
Yeah. Like if she had a 10, I would want to see her. And I know people are going to be like, HD, let's calm down. But I want to see her with a team like Tennessee that got a lot of talent and see, because I think she would have did a better job with Tennessee than what Kim's done. I think she would have because Joni, I think she comes off as, and I still think Barker, y'all can say I'm wrong. I still think Barker should have stayed with her. Even, I don't know if the area was bad or whatever, she didn't like it or whatever, but I believe Janiyah Barker's best years was with Joni. I believe she should have stayed there, and seeing what she's doing with this Texas A&M team, 5 in a row, you know, I don't want to hear about who they played. We didn't trust her coaching, and for her to at least get 5 in a row, that should be given some respect to. So her going through what she's been going through, and for her to still have her head up, her still coming in there, keeping up with the grind, still going with the routine. This is what we need to do. This is what needs to happen for us to get better. And her showing the results. She showed me something, and I was wrong because I didn't believe in her. Me and you even said it like, man, she about to get 5. She might get 5 on the day off. We ain't know when it was going to be.
Listen, I ain't going to jump. I had her in the unemployment line, remember?
Me too.
But I've consistently been saying fight, Joni, fight, because there's something there. But I also think it's very hard to be a black female LGBT community member in Texas at this time. That can be hard. So
it is.
That's difficult. So there may be some other factors. I don't know that Janiyah left Joni because I really don't know. I haven't seen an interaction between them two since they left.
Me neither.
See, when Tennessee played Texas A&M, did they hug? Did they? I would have to go back and look. It was a big deal about what she did with Corey Close. I didn't notice. I didn't hear anything.
She was walking in line, and she basically just snatched her arm away from Close and said some words. You know how the camera love to get us on camera, but everybody else can act the donkey. But anyway, I don't want to go too far away from what we're talking about. That's what happened to me. And to me, I felt like Kim Caldwell and them kind of left Janiyah out there hanging. So it's like, I felt like, well, you know me, how I feel about Corey Close. I think she's a piece of shit. That's me. I don't like what she stands for. I think there's a little bit of that prejudice in her. She may not show it all the time, but it is
specific that you saw that made you feel like over time.
Yeah, like how she said about the LSU girls, how she disrespected them, calling them like hood and all of that stuff. Like, I didn't like that. I think I don't like the way she interacts. And it's certain black players, in my opinion, she goes for. She goes for the ones who are, in their words, safe. They're like safe. I feel good around that person, but over there, I don't know. I might have to clutch my pearls. So that's who she comes off to me as. She comes off as a Karen to me. So I don't respect her. And in that situation, I was saying that day that I felt like Janiyah should have did this and everything. But at the end of the day, I could feel why Janiyah did it, because Corey Close is very suspect, especially how she is towards Black women on other teams that's dominant Black women. That's just my opinion. I don't really feel nothing for her. But I just wish Barker could have stayed. But like you said, being in Texas, because I live here, they are very, very like bad towards like LGBTQ, like bad.
Not everywhere. It has its spots, right?
Yeah.
Very, very LGBT friendly, right? Conversation.
Yeah.
I've never been to College Station, so I'm not sure. I don't. What I'm saying is that I haven't heard that like Janiyah and Joni had this beef, and then Janiyah had to leave. I don't know why she's not in College Station. Maybe it was just that College Station ain't for everybody.
And also, she probably didn't believe like we did in Joni's coaching style. I mean, that could have played a part too. Like,
it wasn't even a coaching style. My thing was, Joni, are you recruiting? Honey, the roster page is spinning. What are we doing? Joni, what are you doing? That was my thing. What are we doing?
But it's kind of hard though, because if you think about it, Auntie, you got Baylor, you got TCU, you got Oklahoma, and you got Texas. Unless you're offering like some bread where you at, you're not gonna really, in my opinion, pull talent from those schools.
But it's enough talent in Texas for you to hold on to some of it, though.
That's true too. Because Texas big as hell. You got two different time zones.
Texas Tech, getting them, you know what I'm saying? Texas Tech getting them some talent.
Hey man, look, the Red Raiders, Auntie. Look, hold on,
yeah,
the Red Raiders.
Hey, the Jordan sisters coming soon. You know what I'm saying? So there's that.
Yeah. Look, man. Joni got to step up. Your opinion and my opinion, Joni need to step up with recruiting. You gonna have to do something different. You're gonna have to do something different.
Joni got a team down there. Watch her now. Watch what she do. But this is what I want to say about before I leave Barker. Barker may be having the same situation in Knoxville, Tennessee, as she was having in College Station, Texas. Right? Like
that's true.
These just may not be good overall environments. For her whole person care. So there's that.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's why I say, Auntie, even, in the Whitehorn dismissal, that's why I say I don't go nowhere for a player. I would go somewhere for the feel of it. Like when you go to visit, get a feel for it, because you got to be there for a while. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I tell him, nephew?
What's that?
Sorry, cut you off. This is what I tell him.
No, you good.
Need to go see if you like the city.
Do you like the community?
If your ass get hurt and can't travel with the team, right? For a season or something, is this someplace that you can be, not playing basketball or the sport that you're tied to? If you're only there for the sport, get your ass out of there, because it won't be a good environment for you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I say to him.
Go test the food out. Go to the parties and see what people are doing, or just walk around the town, like you said. Like get to know the area.
Go through all that shit.
Yeah, like go through. It's okay to go through that, because Auntie, you're going to be there, like you said, if you're hurt. If it's because when I was in Houston, I tore my knee. I still was in Houston. You know what I'm saying? I still could go here. I could go chill over here.
God forbid there's an injury.
Right.
They happen. So how could you manage that in that situation?
Right. So I enjoyed the city. You feel me? So I enjoyed. That's why I went there. Now, if you go there and you don't like the city, man, of course you're going to be miserable because it's not your field. So I think Barker, I want to know who's her representatives. That's what I need to know, because if she has people representing her and they're picking where she needs to go, they need to be fired, because I don't think they know what's her best interest. I think they're just going because it's either a check or it's because they believe a hype or whatever's being presented to them. So I need to know who represent her. If anybody in the chat know, let us know, because I think they're doing a bad job. And I think she needs a mentor. I don't know if she has one. I don't know if she got a mentor, but she needs one. She needs a mentor who will be able to listen, not judge, not bark orders, not tell her what she needs to do, but just listen so we can get the best Janiyah Barker, because that's what I want. I want the best. I want the best. I believe she could be better than most at the next level because she has a great skill set. I just think she's being around people who are just trying to use her for her talent and not actually trying to build that bond with her. And that's what it's coming off as. Where she was at UCLA, she's at Tennessee. I think the coaching also didn't build a bond with her. And I think she needs to find that. That'll help her out. Yeah, College Station is a small town, AB. It's a football town. I've been there. You've been there. It's a football town and it's very small. Like if you're not used to being in a small town or small area, you're not going to like College Station. You're going to hate it. It ain't really a lot to do. You know, it's not really a lot to do. Yeah. Yeah, Jeremy, like Grand Hill. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what Fort Close like.
Uh-oh. I lost your audio for a second. Sorry.
Okay. What'd you say?
I think that's a great point that you made. Mentor, who's in our ear. But I think that you also made a great point. When players are, I'm gonna use like a Mike Tyson or somebody,
yeah,
right? A little bit more rough around the edges than
right.
The coach too. They check out on the development of them as a person and just focus on the athlete part of it. And I saw it with Mike all the time, and they would do shit like this, pat him in his face, and pat him on his head, like good boy, that type of shit. That let me know that you're not really developing him as a man, as a player,
correct.
Person, and it was more about just training him up to do what you wanted him to do in the ring. And I think we see that too much with. I'll say. I don't even think they're problem children. I just think that they're players that you need to meet where they are. There's certain players you just got to meet them where they are, and they're at a different place than maybe the normal players that you deal with. Janiyah Barker is a special talent, but you also have to be able to build some trust with her. You have to have the trust first to be able to get the work out of her that you want to be able to get from her. And it's a lot of young ladies that I see in women's hoops that are like that.
Yeah,
if you're not going to take the time to do that, then you don't have success with them. So
that's the facts, Auntie. That's why I love your platform and what you build. That's why I love you as a person and an auntie and family, because that's what you look at. These women, and because I dealt with this before, I had to coach. I mean, not coach, but I had to teach kids who dropped out of middle school because they were being essayed at home, or they were being bullied going home, or they just didn't get love from parents. And a lot of times they misjudge these kids as, oh, they just angry, they just thugs. No, they not. We don't know what the problem is because you won't sit down with them and learn and listen. And we don't do that a lot. We just see that you're talented. You got the build to shoot some hoops. You could run a point guard, or you could score, but we're not looking at the deeper demons inside of you.
You don't look at run black girl, run black girl, run black boy,
exactly,
run black boy, score,
exactly, yep.
Dunk, shoot, and then go home. And it's never poured back into how do you build wealth, how do you create other opportunities, how do you expand your brand. How do you make sure that you are compounding interest on the money that you make? Like those are none of those things. The whole care that needs to take place around these student athletes is not taking place, and that's something that needs to be called out more.
Facts.
Right? So we get people in line on what needs to be happening. It's great to be giving them these NIL opportunities. It's great to be giving them these responsibilities to make to generate this money. But if we're not explaining how to turn it into wealth and teaching people how to spend money and like Marshawn said, protect your mental, your physical, and your chicken, then what are we doing? What we're doing? We're failing them. We're failing them and putting like a nuclear weapon in their hand with all that money, and and no idea what to do with it.
Right, no direction. Just here's some money. go do whatever. And a lot of and some of these kids, some of these athletes, they burn through it. And then, God forbid, they don't get hurt. I mean, knocking on wood, I hope they don't get hurt, but they don't even know how to recover mentally. Because I think, Auntie, people don't understand it's not about just getting back from your injury. I want people to understand this because I had to go through a year of training to get back. It's a mental thing. I had to tell myself in the morning, yo, you got this. Let's just get through it a day at a time. That's tough when you got a serious injury. It's mental that hurts you. It's not you physically getting back. It's mental. You got to fight mentally to stay with it because it's hard. And people don't understand when players get hurt, they think, oh, man, you just get hurt. You just ain't this and that. Look, bro, it's the mental to deal with injuries.
Let's widen the lens a little bit, even when it's over, right? MJ talks about it all the time in the match. He played at a much higher level than I played at, right? He played semi-pro, right? And even he talks about like the rush of being in the industry, right? And having to cheer for you and be interested in you and wanting autographs and excuse me, just hearing your name, all of that stuff, right? When that's done, right? And you got all of this money and nobody's taught you what to do with it, then what do you do? How do you recover from that? What is the next thing that you do when you've been the it guy or female for all of this time, and then it's just like radio silence on you? How do you bounce back from that? He talks about it like it can be a scary damn thing. I don't know if that's something you went through. I don't know how high up you played, but nobody asked me for no autograph. But you know what I'm saying? What does that look like for an athlete that plays at a higher level like that?
Well, I played at college, so it's tough. I played at college, but when you're not the top dog anymore or nobody's calling for you, that does something to you mentally because now you have to figure out what else am I going to do in life? How do I do this? And it was hard for me for years. I was failing. But I took a lot of L's. I took more L's than dubs. Like my record right now would be like 20 and like 200 or 300. Like seriously, because I took L's. I couldn't recover because Auntie, when you're out of that space,
I took L's too though.
Exactly.
We might not. Hey, now they might not consider that we went in that life, but I'm just saying.
Right. But I'm saying it's tough because you're not being called back. Nobody's rooting your name. Nobody's. You're not the top dog. No, wherever you walk in, you're not getting praised no more. Everybody look at you as like, okay, you just him. Here's your shirt. Here's your here's the corner you need to work in. Take your ass over there and get the job done. I mean, it's tough. Like mentally, I had to have like real talks with like family members. Like I had to sit down and have conversations daily with my brother, with my cousins. Luckily, I had a strong family support around me. But if you don't have a strong family or people around you, you're going to fall into darkness. That's when suicide comes into talking because that happens a lot. There's athletes who commit that because they've lost their way to live. They don't have anybody to turn to. That's why mental health is so key today. That's why it's so key to go talk to a psychologist. I tell people to talk to a psychologist because your mind could be your biggest enemy. Your mental could be your biggest enemy.
Because social media will drive these athletes crazy if they got
exactly. Yep.
You better have somebody that you talking to. You better have somebody pouring back into you, help you understand. Yep. You got some tidbits for us? What you got? Keep going.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like your mental could be your biggest enemy. Your mind, like that song, Mind Playing Tricks on You. Everybody like, oh, that's a classic song. That's it. But man, they told the truth. Your mind make you believe something there that is not. And if you fall into a depressive state, that's not fun to be in. I've been depressed. I was depressed after my pops passed away like 5 years ago. I was depressed. I locked myself in a room. I was depressed when I didn't have football no more. I was depressed for years because I couldn't hit nobody no more. I couldn't go out to the field and beat your ass for 60 minutes. That takes a toll on you mentally.
You got to figure out where you turn that out. Where's that next outlet?
Exactly. How do I turn this into positive? How do I turn my competitiveness into something positive, or how to help others too? Like, you got to figure that out. And a lot of these athletes, they need more mentors and direction. They need it. So I don't want Janiah Barker to go through where it's like, we don't care about you. We just care about your talent. I just need to know if she has a support system, because you need that. Because I don't want to see one day where she just, something happened to her. That's a bad thing to think about. So I think that the people around her need to do a better job, to me, in handling her and wanting to know if she's okay. Like, don't go out there, because I didn't like the Kim Caldwell sending her home thing. That sends a bad message, not only to your team, that sends a bad message to the people that's coming to support you and people on the outlook, like on the outskirts looking in. They gonna think something's wrong with her because you sent her home. So it's like, I don't know. I think it needs to be better representation, to me, in college sports, and for especially women. Like, they need better representation. They need a lot more mentors than what we have right now. That's just my opinion. I think they should. I think they need more help. And like I said, I hope she plays at the next level and her mental's together, because I think she can help a team. I think Barker can have a very successful career. I love her talent. I've been a fan of hers. She can play. She can hoop. But I don't like the way the media making her look like the angry black girl or the attitude black girl. That's not cool to me. That's not cool.
But she also needs a mentor to tell her to stop helping them be able to make you look like that.
Facts. Yep. That's true too.
That's the piece that's missing. The other thing that I want to ask y'all about Kim Caldwell. So now the senior posted that it was great to play at at Tennessee, and it would have been nice to play one more time as a senior. Was that young lady that came and had all of her family there for senior night yesterday healthy enough to get on the floor, and Kim didn't let her get on the floor for one more minute as a Tennessee volunteer? I need to understand that. Your whole family is there. You came out, we took a picture. She looked healthy enough to play basketball to me. So somebody let me know, and was she just injured and couldn't play? Or did she really just not put the young lady back on the floor? And if so, that's foul. That's foul.
Yeah.
That's foul. You weren't coming back in that game to a point that you couldn't let that young lady play one more minute as a Tennessee volunteer for what she's given your team in the time that she was there. That's if she was healthy enough to play, that's horrible that she didn't play.
Man, look, she's coming off as a spoiled brat. Like, she comes off as entitled. Like, I don't think she ever worked for anything. I think everything was handed to her because of her looks, because of her blonde hair, because of how she was. And I believe she got away with just talking to anybody any kind of way. And that's not cool. That was disrespectful to that lady. I think she didn't play her because she was like, I don't think she feels she was good enough, and she tried to win the game. She was just, to me, I think that's very disrespectful. And I think she just was showing that I could do whatever I want, which to me is a bad look. And like I said, the team checked out to me down the stretch. They didn't want to play no more. It's like they've been checked out since she came out. They've been checked out.
Do you see them checking back in for the SEC tournament and the rest of the season?
I don't think they will. I think they're gonna play because they love one another. I think the players actually do like each other. I just think they don't like the head coach. I don't even think the assistants like the head coach, because Paige was on our page on my page yesterday. Shout out to Paige. Paige was saying she was at the game when they were playing LSU, and she said the team and the coaches was rolling their eyes at her. They ain't even want to deal with her, allegedly. Like, they ain't want to, like, everybody's checked out from her. So I don't think they're going to really be checked in. The only reason they'll probably win a game, Auntie, in the SEC tournament is that they're better than that other team. But as far as the other teams like y'all, LSU, Oklahoma, Vanderbilt, Texas, I don't think they stand a chance against them. I think they're going to be out easy. I think they should have kept Kelly Harper, Jeremy, but you got to remember, when they lost that game, like she was already on the hot seat at that point. And when Miller hit that shot to beat them, that was just the icing on the cake for her to go. So even if she would have stayed, maybe, but I don't have a problem if they moved on from her. I don't have a problem. Yeah. Like I don't have a problem with them moving on from her because
of that, nephew.
Yeah, not because of that, but she needed to go.
She had to go because they were going to have her forever tied to Pat Summitt because she was that legacy. Just let her go be her own coach. She gonna win in Missouri before Tennessee if they ain't careful.
Oh yeah, facts. I agree they are. But my thing is, if you were gonna move on from Auntie, I don't have a problem if you're gonna make a change. But what's the change you're gonna make? If you're going to make a change, I'm gonna go get somebody who's going to bring an identity to my school and who's going to bring an identity to the culture.
Here's my thing. Tennessee, I challenge you all to really consider, especially for the team that you have, bringing in your first Black female head coach of your program. Let me see you do it.
I want to see that too.
Let me see you do it. I challenge y'all.
I want to see that too.
Y'all. I challenge y'all. Let me see you do it with the team that you have there. Let me see it work.
I want to see that.
To Tennessee.
I want to see that too. I really want to see that because it's about time, Auntie. Let's go to that direction. Like, let's go to that direction. It's about time to do that. Like, let's go to that direction.
I don't think they've ever really considered outside of like Carol Lawson, which they kind of considered. I don't think that they've ever really truly considered it. So why not? Let's give it a chance.
Yeah, you might as well because
I hate that when it gets to that, it's always your might as well. When it gets to the Black woman, like you, for everything else ain't shit else work. Might as well. Like why can't these Black female head coaches be in consideration at the top of the charts when the job open? Y'all got to do better with that shit.
You know why. You know why. I know why. We've known it because they don't know. We do got to do better. I agree with you. I'm not even combating you on this. I'm piggybacking off of you. I don't understand. They do this because they don't want to see. They don't want to see successful Black women coaches because if one does something or two does something or three or four, it's going to be a floodgate. They don't want it because they're still living in that 1960s mindset. I always tell people, it don't matter the date. It don't matter we got artificial intelligence. It doesn't matter if we got new machinery. We got new cars. We got flying shit. They still want to keep it 1960s, and that's bullshit. These Black women should be the first one to get a shot because, listen, they've been through what a lot of these Black women athletes have been through. They've been through it. Even if they weren't an athlete, they've been through what they've been through in society. Being said you're not good enough. Oh, you need to be in the kitchen. You need to go be a Susie homemaker. That's what they live in. And until they say the alumni, and this has to do with the alumni, I'm talking to the alumni, because this is all about the alumni. And this is all about the boosters too. Until they say enough is enough, we're hiring a Black woman and we're going to stick to her. We're not going to give her that 1 or 2 year. We're going to give her 5 years. We're going to actually give her time to bring her people in, establish a culture, and let's go from there. It's going to continue being the same bullshit. Like, why isn't Sydney Carter, like somebody said in the chat, like Sydney Carter for Texas, why hasn't she gotten a job anywhere? Like, why hasn't she even been considered? Like, it's crazy to me. I don't understand it. So until they, as the boosters, say, this is what we want, we want to bring in our Black coach.
Is Sydney Carter's succession plan for Vic? Is she waiting her turn at Texas? That's real question. I don't know.
I just don't see Texas getting a black coach.
Here's the thing. Well, Texas got to come around to it too. Here's the thing though about Tennessee. What Tennessee needs to understand is this: Pat Summitt's legacy is cemented.
Done.
It's cemented.
Done.
Right.
Yep.
It is a foundational support piece of women's basketball. Period. It is cemented. That stare, that look, those suits, those teams, those players, that development, everything that Pat brought to this, that orange, white, and baby blue is baked into this. Let it be and see what comes next. They can't be afraid. It's like they're afraid to turn the page. Turn the page.
Mm-hmm.
Turn the page. You can build greatness on top. You can build more greatness on top of that. She laid a great foundation for you guys to take this program to the next level as women's basketball is growing up. And Pat is probably rolling over in her fucking grave at the way that you guys are just letting it fall apart piece by piece.
Yep.
Tighten your shit up.
Yep. Because it's a travesty that Tennessee is going through the bullshit they're going through. Like, you couldn't have told me 10 years ago or 15, 20 years ago that Tennessee would look like this. And I would be like, man, yeah, right. It's a travesty. It's a travesty. It's a travesty.
There's no way in hell that it would look like this.
Yeah. I never would have thought that. I never would have. If you would have told me.
Vic's daughter is there. Good point. I forgot that Vic's daughter is there. Vic's daughter may be in line. Great.
Yeah, big daughter gonna take over. Texas full of shit too. We got called them out too. Everybody in the chat, everybody out there who replay this or watching live, go blow their shit up too, because Texas is guilty of this as well. It ain't even just Tennessee. It's a lot of these schools that need to consider Black women as head coaches. They got, I mean, I don't see what the problem is. I don't see it.
Schools that they got to move on from the 20, 25, 30 years of just mid success, right? Like right. If at this point in women's hoops, if your program is not trending towards trying to play for a national championship, then your program ain't doing shit. Tighten up.
Exactly.
Tighten up. Period.
Like exactly. I agree.
These coaches just been sitting in these seats 30 years and they ain't never hung one banner. Like it's coaches just been sitting 20, 25 years, ain't never delivered.
Never done shit.
Job 20, 25 years and not deliver.
They don't have a quarter.
You ain't never even tried to play for a national championship. You ain't never been to a Final Four. All that. Come on.
They don't have a quarter of Don Staley's resume, and they get talked and they talk about Don Staley like she ain't shit. That shit crazy to me. That's crazy to me. I'll never understand that. I never understand
it. And I'm not saying that every Black female coach is gonna be Don Staley, but you don't know what their unique what their unique addition to women's hoops is gonna be, or what their unique perspective is gonna be to the game. Give them a chance to show you. Black and brown, give these women a chance.
Please do, because they deserve it.
Y'all said Renika Hodges. Y'all said Noelle Quinn.
I like Renika Hodges. Renika Teaspoon too. Teaspoon should have never got fired.
Christy Tolliver.
Yeah.
Who else? I know it's names. Y'all put them in the chat. It's plenty of experienced coaches out there. Don gave out however many pieces of net Don gave out. That's how many people y'all should be considering. Now, if y'all ain't called 5 to 10 people off that list, what we doing?
Like Simone Augustus. I want to see Simone Augustus. I want to see what she's talking about. That's what I want to see. I want to see Simone Augustus get a shot. I want to see all these other players get a shot.
Right now, I just want Simone to let us know she okay. Just tell us you all right first. Just send us a signal that everything is cool, because I'm concerned.
She was on the bench past 3-4 games. She's been on the bench.
I'm just saying I don't see the engagement. I don't see. I don't know. I don't see the co-working relationship that I thought I would see between coach and assistant coach, between her and Simone. I see her talk to the other assistant coach more. It seems like it seems, I don't know. And maybe I just don't watch enough, but I would like to see Simone involved more.
Yeah, I mean, we all do.
But I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I'm not watching enough, you know what I'm saying, or if that happens more behind the scenes. I would love to hear Coach Money just talk about what her experience is right now at LSU and how she thinks she's been able to impact the program. I would love to hear that from Coach Money.
Well, from my experience with Kim does that with all her assistants since she's been coaching. Like, she'll only listen to certain ones and then she does whatever she does. She mainly listens to the old guy with glasses. That guy.
Yeah, but I'm the one with the statue in front of the building. You don't want to hear something I might gotta say or nothing?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
and listen, to me and you and people in the chat or people around the world, We believe in that because we watch Simone play and we know Simone. But Kim, she feels she bigger than the program that she's Louisiana. So she gonna do whatever she want to do. And it's unfair, but that's just what she gonna do. To me, if I'm Simone, I would have never took that job. I would have took a job somewhere else where I can actually have a chance to have my input put to use, or at least taken into consideration. I don't even think she gives I don't even think she takes Simone's words in consideration. So if I was Simone, I'd have gone somewhere else, in my opinion.
But we also understand why she had to take the job. Because as a Black female, when was they gonna offer you another one? You know what I'm saying? That's the weirdness of it all. That's the weirdness of it all. So I got to take it and try to win in 2 years or 1.5 years or one season or whatever you say, or risk never having the offer come across my desk again. That's wild, right? That's the world we live in right now.
Yep. I mean, it's a double-edged sword, and I hate it. It's stupid to me. Like we're still living in this time. That's why I tell people, like, ain't shit great or sweet out here, man. It don't matter what age it is, bro. It's still bullshit out here that we still got to fight for, and it's crazy. We still got to fight for shit after the 60s, after the march, all of this stuff. We still got to fight to just get a Black woman considered for a head coaching job. That shit bullshit, and they do it to the Black male counterpart too. So it's dumb to me. I don't understand it. Give people a chance, like go off of not only resume, but just go off of what the person presents to you. Like, what's the X's and O's they show you? Like the plan that they have. Give them a chance off of that. It's like they're like, man, whatever. You just a Black face. So we're just gonna either interview you to meet the criteria of interviewing Black coaches and move on, or we're just gonna sit you there for the look because your statue out front. That shit's stupid to me. That's dumb.
My sneaky suspicion is that they don't even call a lot of these Black women for the interview.
They don't.
Black or brown women. So there's that. But we got some more happier times coming.
Yep.
We got some more happier times coming.
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
You want to talk Unrivaled playoffs real quick, or you want to talk conference? You want to talk each conference tourney bracket? What you want to do first?
We can go to Unrivaled.
Unrivaled. We got Unrivaled tonight. Unrivaled playoff. I mean, wow. First of all, are you surprised at who's still standing?
No. I said before the year I felt the Miss would win it or have a chance to win it. The Breeze, I wasn't surprised by the Breeze. The Vinyl, the Vinyl, they did what I told them to do. I predicted this a week or two ago. I said if they play BG more, they're gonna win. And they've been playing BG more, they're winning. BG's in way better shape she's been in the past 2 years. She looks happier. And Teaspoon, this is the Chicago Sky. Y'all some bitches. I hate y'all. Y'all some bastards. F y'all. Teaspoon is proving y'all wrong again. Again. She proved you wrong last year. She proving you wrong this year. Teaspoon got a gift, man. She just got a gift. Like, when it comes to X's and O's, your assistants are the ones who do the X's and O's. Your head coach got to be the one to motivate you, whether it's expressive or whether it's just being stern. Man, Teaspoon, these women, the way they talk about Teaspoon is like, it's so refreshing to hear. Like, they have a love for her that will never be broken, no matter where. And to me, I'm going to take a step further, Auntie. I believe that the Atlanta Dream should have hired Teaspoon to be the coach. Because if you had Teaspoon as a coach, I don't see them losing last year like they did. Teaspoon has such a bond with Ron Howard. It's incredible. Like, it's saying without saying anything. And then the ability to get the most out of BG, even at this time. BG way past her prime. BG's like right at the end. she done added a year to BG's life expectancy on the floor. It's crazy.
But the thing is, will that extend it to the next season, right? Because it extended to the W season, because the one thing that we see about these players is that they need that poured into them. Will their coaches notice this, right? Take notice of it.
No.
And work to build these type of things to be able to keep these things going, or would they just beat them back down? Right?
Nope, not Smecko. Not Smecko. Smecko come off to me as one of them egghead mofos, like who think they know everything. Like he don't come off to me as breathing life into somebody. Like he's a pat you on your back and all of that is cool, but I don't see him digging deep in somebody. I don't feel he'll dig deep. Teaspoon dig deep in you. Bring that whatever it is out of you. It just brings it out of you. Even if it's not there, she puts it there. Carl, to me, Smecko is more about the X's and O's, the schematics of things. He don't come off as a.
How long do you think he lasts though?
Who, Smecko? Probably like 2, maybe 3 years, depending on their record.
Okay.
And plus, they want more white male coaches for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's crazy.
Now do you think that trend remains after the CBA gets settled?
Yeah.
From a WNBA perspective, you just talking the perspective here.
Yeah, because they want to have they want to have it more. They want to be able to have more people they feel they're comfortable with. So I could see them doing that, which is stupid to me. That's dumb as hell to me.
That would be a mistake if.
Yes.
No, here's the thing: if the CBA goes the way I believe that the ladies should fight for it to go, to then turn around and have that still be the goal as far as coaching would be a travesty for what they're supposed to be building. But tonight, and I have to give it to the Vinyl. I think this is 2 years in a row I counted them out, and they're right here in the semifinals. So respect to them. I hate that AB is out for the rest of the season.
Oh man, I'm mad as hell.
This takes a little bit out of the playoffs. Wishing her a speedy recovery, hoping that doesn't affect her being able to play FIBA basketball. So I guess at the end of the day, the thing that I'm most disappointed is that my two teams that are still left standing are playing against each other. So only one of them move on. But I still got a chance at being a champion. So
you do.
So there's that. There's that.
You do. But I wasn't surprised about the Breeze, Mist, or Phantom. I'm only surprised by the Vinyl. Because I didn't think they could do it 2 years in a row. You know what I'm saying? I
didn't have them doing it.
Look, man, after Chicago Sky, man, Teaspoon should still be there, bruh. This is bullshit. How the hell she out here proving you wrong? She got these players playing above and beyond. Above and beyond. This makes Chicago look bad. Even worse. But I got the Phantom tonight. I'm going to go with the Vinyl tonight because missing AB going to hurt them. And they got Tipson and Kiki and stuff, but I still think the Vinyl, they have their experience and then their ability to play off of one another. I believe they get to the chip. And the Breeze, young in turn, is cool. But Alicia Gray and them, man, finna take over. And Dana I don't
Evans
think.
Not playing, correct?
Huh?
Dana Evans is out?
Yeah, Dana Evans is out.
Okay. So here's my thing. I don't know who they picked up from the. Do you know who they picked up from the?
Yeah, Zazan Tipson.
Okay, them two still gonna play. Zazan and Tipson. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that Kiki could help them get over the hump. But you know, the thing about them is that Kelsey Plum could get them to the win, or she could shoot them out this thing.
Yeah, and then Tip Hayes gonna flop everywhere on the flow.
Okay.
She gonna be flopping everywhere on the floor. She gonna fall down like mid-air, do a 360 in the air and fall. And it's gonna be a flagrant foul call. Like, bro, what?
I would love to see
Tip up.
Okikiola have a good game. You know, I would love to see
Kikiola gonna hoop. Kikiola gonna hoop.
So yeah, but I thought that Dana was at some point was gonna come back. I thought at some point.
Man, Dana won a championship. She dressing fly. She ain't got time for y'all. She got her money. She chilling.
I was hoping we was gonna see her at least one time. You know, one more time.
Because I was trying to see, man, because I kept arguing with Goon, his dumb ass. I said, Goon, I told your dumb ass nigga Odyssey Sims better.
Hey, Odyssey, you see Odyssey just won the AU, huh?
Man, what? I keep telling people every year. Odyssey's a hooper.
Wait, did you watch though? But I told you, Odyssey got a schedule. Odyssey got shit to do. I keep telling y'all, Odyssey is doing what she want to do.
Right.
I can't keep explaining that to y'all.
Listen, Odyssey Sims. Listen, Odyssey Sims is a hooper.
So did you watch Athletes Unlimited though?
No, I caught glimpses of it, but
if you get a chance, go back and watch some of them.
Anissa got kicked out the damn game.
Hey, but she got that second place gold medal though.
Yeah,
second place gold medal though.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance to go back, they had some really good games in this season. Salute to them. They capped their season yesterday. Salute to them. They did their thing. They did their thing this season. So
shout out to my dog Nisa and Odyssey, baby. Those are my girls. Those are my girls, man. Odyssey hoop, man. Look, Odyssey need to be on the team. She need to be signed day one.
No, Odyssey got a schedule. Odyssey got stuff to do. I told y'all.
But it worked though. Okay,
wait. So I see June Brown. So are you saying that AB is also out of FIBA basketball as well? Is that what you're saying? Is that been confirmed? Let me know.
We don't need her.
I was still hoping for AB for FIBA hoops. So please let us know that.
Yeah, because she was our only 5. Everybody else was a forward. She was our only true 5.
Let's see. Before we get into these conference tournament brackets, let's talk top 25 real quick.
Let me see this.
See if I can share my screen. So nothing changed up here, right? None of these changed. So let's just start with where some stuff changed.
Yeah.
North Carolina up 5 spots. Surprise. 5 whole spots.
North Carolina, come on and raise up, take your shirt off, swing it in the air like a helicopter.
He was like, PD Pablo. I ain't got time. Listen, come on. I knew. Yeah.
Auntie said we ain't got time. No, you not gonna do it.
You know where you was going. Yeah. It was an anthem for a minute. It was an anthem.
Yeah. But 5 spots, that's diabolical.
University of Mississippi, Cody them down 5 spots. Can they bounce back? What? Give me a rundown on University of Mississippi. Cody them. What's going on?
Man.
And can they bounce back? Where do you see them going? What do you see the rest of their season looking like? With Chino potentially coming back for the tournament.
If they get that player back, here's the thing with Ole Miss. This will piss me off with Ole Miss. We say the same thing about Vanderbilt. They're one player or bust. But in Vanderbilt case, they got 2 players. If Cody can get a consistent number 2 player, which I thought it would be Lattimore, I thought she would be that number 2 consistent player, they would be fine. But here's the thing. The point guard they have in there that they put, I think, is Peterson over the Shields. I don't really like Peterson. Like, her defense is not all that to me. They play a lot better with the Shields running the point, playing the back. I mean, coming in there playing defense because they play tougher on that end, and then because they're not dependent on the offensive side too much. But I think they've been figured out. There's no other player that they have. They don't have any other player that they could put next to Cody right now. And that's a shame because it's Oxford, but I think they're done. Unless Cody goes on a historical run, like scoring, assisting, rebounding, all things the team needs, I don't think Ole Miss gonna go far. Like, they got to figure out a way how they could get more talent there. Like, seriously, like, that's all they're lacking, Auntie, is depth. They don't have a lot of depth. They don't have a good bench, and they don't really have a strong starting five. They got like one player and everybody else just a role player, but they're not the best role players. They're like mid-tier. And that's harsh to say, but it's the facts. Like, they're not coming up big in situational basketball either. They're either turning the ball over, or they're committing a foul, or they're not making the shots. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but that player that's coming back, if that player doesn't step up and be that number 2 for them, they're done. I don't see them really doing anything. And then they've been on a losing streak. I'm surprised they at 24. Because I thought they was gonna be out of the 25.
You thought you had them out? Did you say you had them out of the 25?
I had them out to 25.
Wow. Okay.
Because those are some bad losses they've had.
Oh yeah, but is there somebody that's not in the 25 that you would have put in there when they came out?
Yeah, I would have put I would have brought Bama back. Either not Bama, excuse me. I would have looked at either. I would either looked at
some of the ones they looked
Oklahoma,
at Alabama.
You got Alabama, you got Oklahoma State, you got Illinois, you got Iowa State.
They consider putting Notre Dame. Notre Dame got 26 votes. Wow.
I would have put Notre Dame at 25 or Bama, but because Ole Miss just does not look good, I would have put Ole Miss like right out of it, and I would have either replaced it with Bama or Notre Dame, one of them two, because Notre Dame's been impressive the past month. They've been having some big wins. So, and it's just he'll dog go in the my boy said the Hanettes. He'll dog go in the Hanettes. That's it. Yes, the Hanettes. Like it's nobody else. If nobody else is giving you nothing, you're in trouble.
So is Baylor a number? Is Baylor a top? Is Baylor a number 20 team in this nation right now?
Here's the thing. This is what's weird about Baylor. Baylor plays good against other Big 12 teams, or they'll play good against certain teams. They just don't match up well against length. Like if they go against a team that's real tall or real physical, they don't make it out that game. So
I like Georgia better than Baylor, nephew.
Oh, Georgia way better than Baylor.
I like Georgia better.
Georgia way better than Baylor. Georgia should be Georgia should be over Baylor. Yeah, Georgia should be above Baylor. Baylor to me should be around 23, 24, 25. Hell, I would look, they could be down at 23, 24. I would have them in that range.
Have you watched Princeton this year?
Yeah, I watched Princeton. They're good.
I have not. Princeton is on my list to watch today.
Princeton is
on my list to watch today. I gotta go check them out.
They're good. They got a guard. She's nice. She's a good scorer and she can facilitate. Their issue gonna be against the bigger teams, like the top teams, like in the top 5 or 10 or 15. They're gonna have trouble with those teams. But anything below that 15 range, they'll do well against because they play team ball, they play team defense, and they like to slow it down. They like to keep you in half court. So if you're a team that love to run, get in transition, they're gonna put you in the half court and make you play basketball. So that's how they play.
Okay.
But Georgia, Georgia should be higher to me. I think Georgia should be up a little higher. Minnesota's been impressing me lately. I don't know what's going on with Minnesota.
Minnesota always start impressing you right around this time of year. It's just
around
like,
this time, ain't it?
It's like, bro,
ain't it like deja vu? Ain't it like on Groundhog Day with Bill Murray? Bill Murray, you going to go open that thing up for the gopher again?
Hey, Minnesota is like that person you run into at the party. Like, you been here the whole time,
right?
Like, bro, where y'all been the whole time? Like, they show up right at this time every time.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Like they've been impressive this past month. They've been beating the top teams in their conference.
I am surprised. I can't.
I'm surprised.
I can't hold you up.
So they surprised me. Michigan State. Look, man. Ohio State took them out back and whooped their ass.
Hey, they trended in the wrong direction at the wrong
Michigan
time.
State. Michigan State has really disappointed me.
They fell off like a bad sack, nephew.
Yeah, they ain't been the same since that first Michigan game they played when they lost in overtime. They ain't been the same.
They hurt.
Took their heart. And I'm not sold on Michigan. I think Michigan too soft. I think they soft.
Can Michigan beat UCLA?
I don't think they could beat UCLA. I think UCLA mops them. Because I don't see the toughness. It's like who's your dog on the team? Like who's your emotional leader in that on the floor? I don't see it. Like everybody's like a bot to me on their team. So I don't know. It's like 1 minute. Okay, you take it. No, I'm gonna take the shot. You take the shot, or I'm gonna take the shot. They don't have no pecking order. And usually teams like that, they don't really go far like that. And I don't even like their size in the middle. They're going to get beat up when they play a team that got size in the middle. Like Kentucky could beat them. Y'all could beat them. TCU definitely could beat them because they got size. So I don't know. They're overrated to me. Texas Tech, they cool, but they like, it's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out on them. West Virginia, like I told you, I've been liking them since the beginning. They showed me some things. So I think they could continue to go upward. I like how they've been playing together, especially defensively. They're very tough on the defensive end. Maryland, they lost the other day. I mean, I think their problem has been injuries all year. They got to go get all those people. They got to get all their people back again next year. But they've been losing people left and right, and they still been trying to play. Duke's lost to North Carolina, like we talked about earlier in the show. I'm not surprised because the ACC is wide open. Like you mess around, you could lose to Syracuse one day. You just saw Duke lose to Clemson. Clemson just came out of nowhere and said, "Catch these hands real quick. Now we gone. Let's go." You know, so it's unpredictable.
The young lady you talking about from Princeton, nephew, they saying that's Madison Rose. Just entered the portal today with a no contact.
Oh, okay. She hit she hit a no. I don't know if it's Madison Rose. They got a hooper over there, man. She nice. Let me see. Princeton women.
I'm gonna bring up the Big 12 tourney bracket too. Let me see.
The top teams are fine. I'm cool with. Y'all, I still think SC should be on 1 just because of conference play. UCLA 2, UConn should be 3 to me, but whatever. That's your top 3.
You would rearrange the top 3, huh? Okay.
Yes, because SC's played the tougher competition. Y'all played Kentucky, LSU, Texas, Oklahoma, Vanderbilt. Who the hell UConn played? They played a bunch of St. John lookalikes. Like, you know, the Spider-Man meme? This is who UConn was playing.
They get their respect because they play Louisville. They play Louisville. They play who else? They play North Carolina State. Did they play North Carolina
Yeah,
State?
they play some good teams out of conference, but
it's out of conference that Gino gets that love for.
Y'all play good out of conference and in conference. So I got y'all 1. I got them 3. I got UCLA.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with it. I don't give a damn about that number next to us. Let's go.
All right. And Texas,
I don't give a damn about the number next to our name. Whatever. Let's go. Meaning tip the ball up. Whatever it is. Let's go. We coming for the chips.
And then Iowa surprising me, man. Like they are net.
Okay, wait.
They are
Iowa. Do you like Iowa?
Hell no. They just the net. That's all they are.
Okay, they're net, but are they ranked properly?
Hell no. I still think Ohio State's better than them. I still think Louisville better than them. I still think Duke better than them. I think West VA better than them. And I think North Carolina's better than them. I think Kentucky better than them. I think Minnesota's better than them. And I think Texas. I don't like Iowa. I think Iowa, they chit chat, and then the rest of the squad. That's it. I don't like Iowa. I think they're great at home, and then they'll catch a few teams off their kill. But when they go against real teams, man, they get punched in the mouth. I don't really like Iowa at all. I think they're ranked way too high.
Okay. Do you get when we talk about the Big Ten, we'll talk about them. Let's run through this Big 12 tourney bracket. Do you have a favorite already in the Big 12?
My favorite is my favorite was Baylor because of Talia Scott. That was my favorite. But is Colorado Big 12 or they Big 10?
No, they Big 12. They Big 12.
Okay.
Here they go. Wait. No. Let me think. No, they Big 10. No. They
there they go. There they go. They got a bye week. They got a bye. Colorado's grown on me.
Colorado, they another one that's like, I didn't know you was at the party when you get here.
Right. Man, we was already here. We was over here low-key chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Right in the corner chilling with your girl. You up chilling out now? What's happening?
Right.
I'm like, good to see you. I didn't know you was here, fam.
Like, where y'all came from?
And not only that, but they came here and got a bye.
Yeah.
It ain't like they playing first day trying to get in. This Arizona State Arizona game is gonna be interesting to me, just because I like the way the two battle against each other.
Yeah. Whitehorn not playing this year, right? She playing next year.
I believe next year.
Okay.
I believe next year. I like Staley Hurd over here at Oklahoma State. Top of the bracket, like I could see Oklahoma State and TCU battling to see who plays for the championship.
Yeah.
Now, this bottom of the bracket, interesting. I could, West Virginia and Baylor could be there or whatever. But as a hot take, I could also see an Iowa State playing against a Colorado to see who goes to play for the championship.
I can see it too, because like I said, Paige Bugs is disappointing me. I was expecting more from her.
It's been very up and down.
Yeah. Like I was expecting her to take that next step. She hasn't. And in the one game, I believe they played TCU the first time. I think she got overheated and had to come out the game. I don't know what that was, but yeah, I think Baylor could get knocked off. Kansas, I like Kansas because of Samaya Nichols and that freshman they got. That freshman hasn't played all year because she was hurt, but when she's come back, she's been doing her thing.
Is it enough? Is it enough? Let's talk about it. Is it enough?
No, it's not, because it's just them two. But if them two could get hot and do what they got to do, they could cause some noise. But I'm with you. I could see a Iowa State, Colorado playing one another. I could also see West Virginia playing Colorado. You know, I could see Iowa State playing like Baylor. So it's a toss up in the bottom divisions because Iowa State's problem is going to be how they play Adi on the defensive end. If you don't have a bona fide stretch that could pull Adi out of the paint, Adi and them gonna beat you. Iowa State gonna beat you. I mean, that's just plain and simple. So if they go against a team that's guard heavy and that's good from the outside, or they got stretches, they could beat Iowa State. Because Iowa State in the fourth quarter, I don't like them in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, they don't close the deal a lot. They're having a problem closing. And I don't know if that's too Audi dependent. You know, I don't know what that is. So in West Virginia, like I said, West Virginia showed me their toughness when they only had 5 players in the game and they still won that game. So I already know they mentally tough.
They gritty as hell.
They gritty. They're very gritty. And they're going to fight. They're going to bang. They're going to get physical. They're going to scrap. And I don't know if them other teams in there like that where they're at position, I don't know if a lot of them teams like that. I don't think a lot of them teams want to scrap and really have to fight for it.
Okay. Early champion for the Big 12. Does TCU get it done?
I think TCU gets it done. Because out of all the teams, they played the best in the fourth quarter out of everybody.
Okay, that's fair.
They played the best. Like I said, I'm about situational. Like, you can have the most talented team, but if you don't know how to control the last 5 minutes of the game, you're going to lose. It happens. So I think TCU's better with the last 5 minutes on the game. I think they win. I think they win it. And I think this will be a second one. Didn't he win last year? Or did they lose?
Did they win the Big 12 last year? They may have.
Somebody in the chat. Somebody in the chat. Let me and our team let us know if TCU won last year. Let us know.
All right, Big Ten Tourney.
UCLA.
Gosh, just off rip, huh?
UCLA. Like, look, I've been watching the Big Ten, and I'm with Auntie, man. I don't know how y'all watch the Big Ten. I had to be forced to watch it. Like, somebody had, like, listen, if somebody wanted the secrets to the world, like, yo, man, you either got to tell me or I'm going to let you watch the Big Ten. Man, Cody live over there. John live over there. Tim up. I can't watch it.
So you're not giving Jelani and them. You're not. Well, this one thing. Jelani and them. I wish that Ohio State was in the bottom half of the bracket.
If they were in the bottom half of the bracket, I would give them a chance. But they're at the top.
Just to have some fun with it. But at this point, Michigan would have to beat UCLA. It look like.
Let me see. Yeah, because you got that top bracket, UCLA is winning that.
Do you expect the Trojans to beat Washington?
To beat Washington? Mm-hmm. Where's that? In Washington?
I don't know. Where do they play the Big Ten tourney? They got to travel for this.
They're going to have to travel.
Somebody tell me where's that Big Ten tourney?
Washington's tricky. Washington's tricky to me because I don't know what I'm gonna get.
They got to come to Indianapolis.
Okay, they got to come to Indianapolis.
Will that time change affect them? Because basically they're gonna be playing at 9 a.m. their time.
Right.
Do you think that affects them at all in the tournament or what?
Talking about Southern Cal.
West Coast teams, period. All the West Coast
teams. Yeah, that's gonna hurt them. That time difference is a mug because it takes a lot out of you, and you're not used to the times because now they got to travel. Right, the time go forward for them. The time go forward now.
Yeah, it's gonna be 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Basically, they playing
So
basketball
that's
at 9
they're
a.m.
gonna be kind of groggy. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like Southern Cal, I don't have faith in them because they don't really have an established point guard. London Jones is terrible at the point guard position, like trying to facilitate his bad basketball.
They should have no winning point.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I think Washington could beat them. I don't see you at like if Southern Cal win, I won't be surprised, but I got Washington beating them. And even if they do beat Washington, UCLA gonna mop the floor with them because they don't have anybody else. It's Jazzy or Kennedy, and Kara Dunn is like very inconsistent. London Jones is a shooter. She's not really a point guard. Samuel, she's cool on defense, but she's not real good at initiating offense. So, and then Jazzy, I just don't like how she played Jazzy this year. I felt like Jazzy should have been more off the ball, should have been running more actions like away from the person with the ball. She should have got more screens set for her so she can get that shot off at the midi because she has a real good mid-range shot. So I just don't like the style of play they play. And I really feel like they regressed Kennedy Smith a lot this year. They regressed her bad. So I don't like it. I don't like Washington. I mean US Southern Cal. I don't like the Trojans.
What do you think about Lucci at Maryland down here at the bottom?
Gucci Lucci.
Did you give Gucci Lucci them a chance of beating Michigan to play for a chance to get to that tournament championship?
No, they could beat Michigan, but they got to be consistent because it can't just be Gucci coming to the party. Like in college basketball, it's about team. When you get to the W, it's about like individuals fitting within the team. In this standpoint, everybody got to come with Gucci. If Gucci want to go, you got to go with Gucci. We got to go with Gucci. It can't just be Gucci or and everybody else a no-show. Gucci got to have some riders with her. And I don't think they'll beat Michigan. Michigan's going to struggle against teams like you guys, UConn, UCLA, Texas and Oklahoma, LSU. They'll struggle with teams like that or Duke, but they're gonna beat beat Maryland. Maryland don't have the defense or the team to go against the Michigan.
How about Iowa? Will Iowa beat Michigan? And do you think Iowa is the team that comes out of this top half of this bracket to play against a Michigan to see who goes to the championship?
I think Iowa will come out of it. I think it's going to be Iowa versus Michigan for that bottom half. Like Iowa's the best. Like I don't know how Iowa's where they're at, but when they played in the Big Ten, Iowa just that coach, she can coach. I can't take nothing away. She can coach with the talent she has, pulling them together, chit chat, running the point. They've been more consistent in Wisconsin, Illinois. Michigan State is going in the wrong direction. I don't see Michigan State flipping it and then getting better. I think Iowa gets to that bracket.
Unless there's somebody missing for Michigan State, like unless there's somebody that's out hurt and then needs to come back, I don't see them turning it around. But if it's somebody coming back to help them get healthy, then maybe they got to run. But if they're healthy,
they got a chance. Like they got a chance. But I just think Iowa's gonna play Michigan. I just see Michigan and Iowa going for it.
Okay.
And then I got Michigan versus UCLA, where UCLA will win the whole thing again.
Okay. All right.
Like they did last year.
I didn't ask you about the last one. So now give me your two your MOPs for the Big 12 and the Big 10 tournaments. Who are gonna be the most outstanding players? Who's gonna show up?
In the Big 12?
Big 12, yep, and Big 10.
I got two of them. I got Olivia Miles for one.
Okay.
And then my other one, I don't know. I forgot my girl name. Hold on. I'll pull it right here. Let's see. Okay, I got I'm gonna go with Olivia Miles, and I'm gonna go with my girl Sydney. I'm gonna go with my girl Sydney Shaw from West Virginia. I'm gonna pull a wild card out there.
All right, Big Ten.
Big Ten. I'm gonna go Kiki Rice, and I'm gonna go with my girl Jelani. I've been loving Jelani's really incited me this year. I love how she like losing Cody like she did, and they lost her, and she's still elevated. So I got Kiki and I got Jelani.
All right. Okay. Picks in the books. Moving on. ACC bracket.
Now this is March Madness before March Madness. Because any of these teams could get hot and win. Like,
this is the madness.
Gosh. Man,
you'll be so proud of me. I did take Florida State over Georgia Tech. I did that live on the live. I took Florida State for you. Everything.
Oh, that's sweet. That's so sweet. At least you gave them a chance. I didn't.
I gave him a chance. I said, Nephew, because Nephew believed in him so much. I'm gonna give him a chance.
Don't do that.
I said it on the live. I asked him. I said it on the live. I said, I asked him. I said it on the live because of my nephew. He'll be proud of me.
Okay.
I just gave him a chance against Georgia Tech. Now that was as far as I would go.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, They not beating Bob Tech.
Right, like the Clemson Virginia game is going to be a sneaky good game that people need to tune into. Kamora Johnson out there.
Kamora Johnson been hooping this year, man. Shout out to Kamora, man. That top bracket, I could see Duke and Notre Dame. Because Notre Dame don't really have a lot to go against. Like, Hannah done busted NC State ass earlier this year, and I still think she's still upset because, you know, the Zoe Brooks thing from last year. I still think she want to still get at her. But like, this is
who you are. Make some noise right now.
Yeah, like this is big. Like, I could see Duke versus Notre Dame, but I also could see Virginia versus Notre Dame.
Okay.
Because Virginia got a lot of length, they got size, and that coach over there, young a black coach at that, man, she coached them up over there. Like she coached them up. That Vatech game, Auntie, they were getting their ass whooped, right? So like I had like the 2 TVs. You know, I'm blessed, y'all. I got 2 TVs. I got the big 80, then I got the big 50 on the right. So, I'm checking. I got like 80 screens up in one screen. So, I see Virginia getting their ass whooped. I'm like, God damn. I was about to text Auntie like, Auntie, it's a bloodbath over here. Virginia came back from 20 or 15. And because of a bullshit call at the end of the game, was within 1 of winning.
Yeah.
That showed me a lot of guts. And Duke, these last 2 games ain't been looking too good. Especially when they get punched in the mouth. So I won't be surprised if we got Virginia versus Notre Dame. And on the bottom, rack,
it could be Syracuse. It could be
Syracuse. It could be Cal. Yeah, it could be Syracuse, Cal. They could win it, but I think Tajana, she learned from her mistake not to leave the ball open like that. I think they'll play against North Carolina because I don't see anybody out of Tech or Georgia Tech or Florida State beating North Carolina. North Carolina's peaking at the right time. So I could have North Carolina versus Louisville, and then I could have Notre Dame versus Virginia up top. It could be that. And then you probably have a rematch of Notre Dame versus Louisville for the whole thing. And I think, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go with Hannah. I'm gonna pick Hannah as most outstanding player of the tournament. I think she'll be the most outstanding player. And then if not her, I'll go on my girl Roberts from Louisville.
I'm going Louisville, Notre Dame in the final. And I got Louisville winning, and I got Amari Berry as the ACC tournament.
Yeah.
ACC tournament MOP, Amari Berry.
Got you. I love it.
Yeah,
I love her. I love her game. I like
her approach.
I love her game. Like, you ever watch and you just love watching a player? I love watching Barry. She jumps off the screen for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
She does everything. It's crazy because, and then you know what I like about her? She don't have no ego. She not out there like, I should be started. You know what I'm saying? She just like, oh, I'm in the game. Okay, y'all ain't getting your spot back. I'm in the game now. That's what I like. I like that attitude. I don't like the attitude of entitlement. I like the attitude of, I got it. I got us. Let's get it.
Go to work. Yeah, it's time to go to work. Let me get it.
Yep.
Let's see. We got one more. One more we got to look at.
We got one more. I got one mic.
That is one more we must see. Where is that thing?
Oh man, I was thinking about the Blackened the other day. They was rapping the Nas verse. Man, how many shots went into him?
You are. Oh wait, is this it? It's right. Oh no, we can't see this one that good.
Yeah, it's so funny, boy. It's so funny, man. Y'all make sure y'all see that movie again, The Blackened, and get you a good laugh. That shit was hilarious, boy.
You are.
They could put me, Auntie Rob, Coach Colbert in that shit. We'll be roasted too much. We'll be like, that ain't the law. Yeah, it is. No, it ain't. That ain't J Spot gonna be like, all of us gotta calm down, guys. We gotta calm down. We gotta work together. Come on, guys.
Now we gotta calm down. J Spot, the voice of reason.
Yeah.
There go one we can see.
Paige is gonna be like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Emily, we're gonna be calling for you. We're gonna be calling for you, Emily. We need to do like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? We need that phone call. We calling Emily.
Oh man, my 50-50.
Yeah, B-Will. That shit was hilarious.
All right.
Oh, okay. Zoe Brooks' team beat Hannah's team in the New Jersey State tournament. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why.
It's beef like that.
Mm-hmm.
Go back and forth like that.
Emily said, "For what, man? To give us an answer? What you mean, man? Man, we can't call you. we go all be unalive, man. Oh, we got the SEC, man. There's gonna be some great hoops.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all get them conference tourney brackets in too in the villa. So Arkansas, Kentucky, Mississippi State, Florida, Auburn, Texas A&M, Missouri, Alabama. The most intriguing game on Wednesday for SEC is that Auburn, Texas A&M game.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Man, like I could actually see Texas A&M getting to Vanderbilt. I could see it. Like seriously, like.
Oh, well, I mean, we just seen them beat you, miss. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could see them playing Vanderbilt.
Can they beat Vanderbilt?
They got to shut down one of them. If you can shut down either Galvin or Blake's or contain them, they'll win. They'll win. They got a chance. No, they got a real good. I give them a real good chance. Because Auntie Vanderbilt, I've been watching them and I went back to watch some old games. If Galvin didn't start emerging for that team, they weren't going to do shit because it was just too much Michaela Blake's. Everybody else to me, and it's not that they be in bad position. They're just not that good. And I know people going to say, well, but they're ranked like this. Man, that's because of Blake's and that freshman. The other players, I don't know. I can't even say they the Pips. They're not even the Pips. They're not even the Pips at all. They're not even the Supremes. They're not Florence Ballard.
But the thing is, they could be. That's the crazy part. Ain't nobody asked them to be.
That's what I'm saying. They could.
There's no reason. Like Jack Winnetanda.
Yeah, but
this season hasn't looked like it should have looked at Vandy.
That's what I'm saying. Like they give her the ball. They give her the ball. They give her the ball. They try to run things for her. It's like, I don't know if the coaches, the sets she runs and the plays within the sets are difficult. I don't know what it is, but Jagalanga she's just up and down. And then she's mostly down and up. So do you think that's a philosophy problem? Or do you just think is I'm just trying to let Blake's and Galvin go off problem?
I think that was the plan, and I think what I think about Winnetanda is that it just wasn't a good match. That wasn't the best pick out the portal.
Right.
Like she could have been way more active somewhere else. So
right, I agree. Yeah.
But
like I said, I could see Texas A&M get into the Final Four of the SEC. I could see them doing it.
The bottom bracket, the bottom half of the bracket. And then
the bottom half is going to be Texas because Texas just too good. They just too good. They got size, talent-wise. They're just better than everybody in the bottom bracket. If Joni had one or two like beasts like that in the paint like that, she would get to the championship game. Because they're not going to have the rebounding or the size in the paint to deal with Oldacre and the other two girls. That's going to be tough. But if she had that, and in the perimeter, Rory, Justice, Preston, and Madison, they're just better than the players that she has. So I got Texas at the bottom. I got Texas making it. And then up top, it's going to be SC. So you're going to have SC in Texas. And then SC is going to win the whole thing.
I wish that they'd have had.
I wanted LSU at the bottom. I wanted LSU and Vanderbilt. I wanted LSU and Vanderbilt to switch.
Do you think Oklahoma and LSU play each other in that round? Is
yes?
That to see? Okay.
Yes, because in that game, I got LSU winning. They're gonna win by 3, maybe 5.
Really?
Because they're too good, and even though they're undersized, their undersized players play like they're 6'10". Like they're not like this is the thing. They're like Michigan. LSU's kind of like Michigan because they all are undersized. They don't really have a big. They got a bunch of wings and guards, but LSU's wings and guards play big. Michigan's wings and guards, they play soft. They play real soft.
I didn't expect Michigan to look so small though. They 6'2" across the board, look real small.
But they're 6'2" and that Auntie, they play like 5'8".
That's what I'm saying.
Like, they play like 5'8".
It's crazy to me.
Right, it's crazy. That's why I'm like, Michigan, like that's the thing. That's why I don't really believe they're a top 10 team. They got talent, and we're gonna at the end of the day, talent trumps a lot of things, but it's only so far talent can take you. And to me, Oklahoma, how they're playing, I think LSU beats them. I just don't trust their coach, and I don't like how they use Reagan Beers a lot. Reagan Beers, to me, is better in the mid post and low blocks and going to work instead of being out at the top of the key or the elbow. Like, I don't want her there. I want her at the mid post, or I want her at the low block. Done with. Now, if they play her like that the whole game, then yeah, LSU gonna be in trouble. If they let Reagan Beers play like she was, like Rob was saying, she played like at Oregon State. Like, it'll be tough. But I don't think they're gonna do it. So I got LSU and South Carolina. I got South Carolina winning. They're gonna play Texas, and then they're gonna win the whole SEC again. And Florida, like, they're gonna get to Oklahoma. Now Florida got a chance to beat Oklahoma because they got the talent. The problem with Florida is they coach look like she, be on them balls sometimes. Them eights, man. She be on them eights sometimes. I don't know what be up with her. I don't know what be going on. Like the Oklahoma coach had to hug her. I mean, I think it was Vanderbilt coach. Somebody had to hug her the other day. She looked like she was going through it.
Because they know she headed out.
She out. Yeah, she out. She getting fired.
I wonder what her attitude is going to be. I think she's headed out. How do you coach? Do you try to win out? Do you let the rope go? What? Man,
Liv McGill, we need you to be Iverson this game. Go out there and shoot up 50. Go for 50. Throw the playbook out the border. Let Liv do her thing. Let Liv do what she do. Go ahead.
Do you? Oh my gosh, I was gonna say, do you live or die with Liv? But no pun intended.
No pun intended.
Or do you try to do a two person game with her and Miaria, or is it just like give Liv the ball and get out the way?
You know what I would do? I would get Miaria involved, and I would let her cook. Because Auntie, I don't know what game it was. I went back and watched it. Miaria, she's not a bad player. I don't think it's the.
No, not at all.
I don't think it's the play. I don't feel like it. I played with a player like her before. You know what I would do, Auntie? I come down the floor, man. Give him the ball. And somebody try to shoot a three. I go get the old board. I give it. She just need to get the ball. She just has to be empowered. Liv has to make her feel like, look, we gonna go as you go. And then I would let Liv take over in the fourth quarter. We win. We would win. Now, that's not gonna work against the top teams, but that could possibly help your coach out a little bit. If you could at least get the LSU or get the SC, if they could get to either one of y'all, shit. She might be good. We don't know. But that's what I would do. I would let Miaria dominate early. I would get her touches early. Because she got her personality like her pop. Shaq was the same way, where he would have that lazy in him. But then if you like, man, just give Shaq the ball, put a fire up under his ass. He went for like 30 and 25. You know what I'm saying? So she's that type of player to me, because she's the most skilled big auntie I've seen, because she has guard skills. She started out as a guard and she moved into the paint. So I would get her involved early, let her cook, and then I would let Liv McGill do her thing. That's what I would do. I would do that. Because that's the only way they're going to win. Because they're not going to win any other way. And Miari has to be the best player on the floor for them to win, because she's the most talented. She's the most skilled.
Well, I mean, she has the most versatility. Miari can score at 3 levels.
Yeah.
Protect the rim.
Yeah, and Liv is a beast.
Yeah, Yakub saying McGill should transfer to the ACC. She built for ACC. What do you think about that?
Yeah, she ought to go. She ought to go right up the road to Tallahassee.
Yeah. There's so many other places you can sit there. So many other places you can sit there in the ACC.
I know. I mean, she could go to like, you know, what would be a good school for her. She possibly, I would love to see her with Tech, because Tech got the shooters and they got the size, and she would thrive there with the shooters around her. You were thinking Duke, but they got Mari there already. They got Maui there already at the point.
Is she playing the backcourt with Hannah? Or is that too much? Just not enough basketball?
Or her in the backcourt with Hannah? I would love that. I would love that. Because Liv come off to me that she wants to win. So I think she would defer to Hannah and she would just pick her spots to go off in. And it will work because you would have Hannah as the number one lead dog, and then you would have Liv McGill right under that. That's what I would do.
Flip that around. Could you see Hannah in the SEC?
Who, Hannah in the SEC? Mm-hmm. No, I don't see Hannah leaving Ivy. They're too close. They got each other hairstyle, like the hair coloring. Like, nah. She loved Neil. Like she's too like she no. Like how Raven is, like how Raven is with Don. Like Raven is with Don. That's how she is with Neil.
Aside from that play style, is it is it more of an SEC play style or ACC play style? What do you think?
For who?
Talking about Hannah's play style, just play style in general. Aside from the relationship with Ivy.
Hannah, I wouldn't see Hannah. I wouldn't see Hannah in the SEC. Hannah would go probably to the Big 12. The ACC and Big 12 would be more her play style because they like to get up and down and they like to run and shit. Like that's what Hannah want to do is run.
She like ACC is perfect for her style.
Yes, ACC or the Big 12. SEC, I don't like it because the guards is too many big guards in that conference, and she would do well, but when she goes against a team like SC, she'll get shut down because all they're gonna do is just hedge to her like they were doing yesterday. But because it didn't work yesterday for Louisville, because Louisville don't have the individual and team defenders that South Carolina has, so it wouldn't work. Like it didn't work for them. But if she played y'all, it would be lockdown city. Like she couldn't get nowhere.
No, I mean, shoot. Well, probably now. Hannah gave us 30 in the loss, though. I ain't gonna hold her up. Hannah gave us 30.
But she would do well against all the other SEC teams. Now the bottom parts, like the bottom, like the top 5, she probably would give you points, but you would lose. But but under that, like 6 and on, she would have like 30 balls and she would win. But I just don't think she would do that play style. Hannah remind me of a player who just like to play free and run. So ACC and Big 12 would be her play style.
Fit her perfect. Yeah. No, I think she stays where she's at. I was just wondering, we were talking about like putting Liv there. Could you flip it and put Hannah in the SEC? But I have been hearing rumbling about Hannah to SEC. Allegedly, some people think that Hannah may be on the move. I don't think so, but we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, anything can happen, but I mean, I don't know.
The portal will be active. The portal will be active. So,
yeah.
Let's see. I think that was all. I mean, I got UConn winning the Big East, of course.
Yeah, like ain't nobody like, come on. Who in the Big East gonna stop UConn?
They act like Villanova. They act like it'll be Villanova. So
yeah, that's just St. John. That they just a little better than St. John's.
Only because they played them close to the half. That was the most ridiculous.
That was fool's gold.
Example, reasoning I've seen.
Man, yeah, okay.
Because they lost, because they kept them close to the half. I was like, okay, so they got a chance, right?
Yeah, they still gonna get their ass whooped, so it's whatever.
What you got up on your channel today, nephew?
Oh man, we're gonna be talking hoops, man. We're doing hoops and unrivaled. That's all we doing. We're gonna talk about that tonight.
All right, yeah, I got Unrival coming up. We got Coach Coleman, the CC show. And then y'all voted, so the morning show is back for the tournament. So y'all pull up and hang out. Nephew, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out how to get you. We're gonna have to get you up. You click in from work or something for one of these tournament games. Get some feedback.
Yeah.
Schedule. We're gonna figure out your schedule because it's gonna be a marathon time. So click in when you can.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fun ride.
Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It is gonna be great.
Looking forward to Wednesday. You said ain't nobody there Friday. I don't know. You got to tell us. But yeah, I mean, shoot, that was all I had. We can get ready to get out of here. I appreciate you pulling up and rapping with me, nephew. Another good one.
Y'all already know, man. Make sure you hit like when the video over with. Hit the hype button for both platforms. Hit the hype button. So we could get in the so we can get in the algorithm. And if you want to donate, like I said, Auntie got a Cash App there. You can Cash App. Mine is in my description box of the video, right there. And you can super chat or you can super thanks.
Both the Cash Apps is in the right corner.
Right.
Y'all can see them both. They're on the screen if y'all need them.
Yep, exactly. You guys can leave a super thanks after the video over with if you want to.
Man, we appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us.
The fam.
It's March Madness, baby, and it's up. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. That's Welcome to HDiiTV, CessTalksSports. Y'all, we out.